Hey guys, Kelly Craft here, and I thought that I would hop on and we're gonna do a quick fall eyeshadow look, okay? So I've got my hack done, my highlight and contour on my lips. I've got Renaissance with Nova Illuminator, same on my cheeks. So I'm gonna be using two brushes. I'm gonna be using the smudge brush and the eyeshadow brush. Okay, so we're gonna start with the eyeshadow brush, and it's got this beautiful, amazing, fluffy end. And we're gonna go into one of my absolute favorite transition colors called Bubba. This is a beautiful kind of orangey matte shade, but it pulls all the colors together so nicely. So you can see I just tapped a little bit of Bubba on the fluffy end of the brush. I hold the brush way back. That gives me lots of control. And you can see I kind of keep my eye open as I am applying Bubba. Now I do put this in the crease and a little bit above the crease because I have a hooded eye, so when my eyes are open, you're able to see that color. And you can see I made the color a little bit darker on that outer corner. And what's cool about these eyeshadows is they are very pigmented. So you can put on as little or as much as you'd like to get the look that you want. So I tend to go a little heavier on my colors because I like my colors to have a little bit more pigment. But you could totally kind of mute this look down by applying less. I'm doing a tutorial, honey. What's wrong? We're getting ready for a volleyball thing. Okay, so that's Bubba, and I just make them even on both sides. Okay, so that's gonna kind of pull the look together. The next color I'm gonna use is Revival, which I love this shade. As you can see, it's like a brownish mauve kind of color. And I'm gonna use the small end of that brush, the eyeshadow brush. And I'm gonna take this to the outer aspect. So you can see I did line a little bit along the lash line, and then I take it and just apply it in that crease and a little above, kind of making like a V or a number 7, greater than sign, you know, all of the above. So there's really, you don't have to be super precise with this because we're going to come back and blend it. So this is just going to deepen that outer corner. Now the color that's left here, I am going to take and just smudge it right along that lash line on the bottom. This will continue what's going on the upper lid to the lower lid. Then I just flip the brush over, and again, I'm holding it way back, and I'm literally just doing circles, keeping that color right where I put it, but just kind of softening it and blending it together. So you can see it just adds dimension. And again, you can go as dark or as light as you would like with this. Okay, and again, I just make sure that those are even. If I need to pick up a little bit more color, I can do that on my brush. Love, love, love this color. Goes with all the different kind of palettes. Okay, now I'm gonna switch brushes, and we're gonna use the smudge brush, and it's got like this flat end on it. And I am going to use, I think I'm gonna use Goldie, which is this pretty kind of gold shimmer here. And so I'm going to pick up Goldie. Not Goldie, Gold Digger. Gold Digger is the name. So you can see I picked up a little bit of this, and I am going to tap it right in the center of the lid. Isn't that so pretty? Screams fall, right? So I love to use the smudge brush for this part of my shimmers because it really picks up the pigment of the shimmer so that you can really see the color. You can use your finger instead if you prefer. Okay, so we'll get that on. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of Drift, which is a cream shimmer right here. I flip the smudge brush over to the more rounded end, And this is gonna go in the inner corner. I always take a very light kind of shimmer to the inner corner of my looks to brighten up. It makes the eye look bigger. Okay, I'm actually gonna take my finger with it and tap that in. Do you see how it shows more pigment? So I just tap that in place. Just like that. Now I can take that same color that's left and we're gonna tap it right in the arch of the brow just to kind of soften that top of that dark color, okay? Now we're gonna come back to our eyeshadow brush and I'm lightly going to swipe where I added those colors because I want to kind of marry them together. I don't want there to be, you be able to see where they start and where they stop, okay? Let's pick a little bit back up of Revival, just a little. And I'm just gonna blend that crease just to add a little bit more smoothness and definition. See that? Just a little bit more Gold Digger. So I just kind of play with the colors to get them the exact way that I want them to look. Just like that. Now, I do love to use Black Friday cream eyeliner. It's right here with the multitasker brush. Now, I usually recommend to ladies not to use a dark eyeliner on the lower lid, but I do love to use it right along the lashes, a very thin line. And what this does is it gives the illusion that your lashes are thicker when you put your mascara on. So I just, very thin line. This is a cream, goes on amazing. Right along the lashes there, okay? Like that. Okay, let's go ahead and pop on. I love to use a lash primer, and I use this one. It is from L'Oreal, Voluminous Lash Primer. This is going to give my lashes tons of volume and length, but it also, I find, locks my mascara in place so that I don't have any smudging or any problems with it like falling out underneath on my cream makeup under my eyes. This stuff is magic, okay? And it's, you can get it at like literally at Walmart or Walgreens for like $7. All right, and then I like to use Essence Lash Princess Primer, or excuse me, mascara on top. And my dog's barking, sorry guys. Sorry, I'm looking at the mirror behind my phone. But you can see how much volume that adds to my lashes using the combination of these two. Gotta have mascara. So, if you are interested in these colors, please let us know. It is the perfect fall palette, and we will post an after picture where you can see the colors a little better. Thanks, guys.